Hello, beautifuls. Welcome. We're so happy you're here. I am so happy because Jody couldn't be, well, I'm not happy Jody couldn't be here.
We love Jody.
I love Jody. But I have someone who you have seen on before who is, oh, look, we're live, by the way.
That's right.
So Carrie is on with me. You saw her about a year ago. We did Battle of the Mascaras.
We did.
That was so much fun.
Such a fun time. So I was super excited to get a last minute message inviting me back on.
I was like,
because I just love
come help a girl out.
Anything. Look, I have 2 kids at home and anything to get me out of the house and get away from momming, even just for a little bit. I love them. But it's nice to get away.
I get you. So it's mom's night out for her.
That's right. With real alcohol this time.
I know. And wait till you see the drink we have. So it's Girl Scout cookie season. That's all I'm saying.
So excited.
I'm so excited for this one. But before we jump in, I want you to do us a huge favor. And I want you to like and share this broadcast. So give us a thumbs up, whether you are viewing us on Facebook, on the replay, or on YouTube. And share this if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, then subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell. It's either up here or down here someplace. That way you are notified every time we upload a video. Oh my word. I'm excited.
You and me both.
Are you able to get our comments?
No, my phone is doing something silly.
Well, we are going to continue to try to jump on. So as you jump on, give us a shout out, hey, as to what you have planned for this weekend. In Ohio, we have more snow coming.
Oh, I heard that. I was super disappointed.
I am so beyond disappointed because I'm pretty sure Mother Nature forgot what spring is. I think she's just going to go from winter to summer.
But you know, I feel like this happens every year. And we're all, like, every year we're disappointed, but every year it happens. So
I'm just so ready for something green that's not covered in white and cold. And
I know. I have seen a couple green plants sprouting up. So.
And I do have some tulips coming up, but I'd like to enjoy them.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to go outside without a parka.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah. Because
spring fever has hit us big time. So much so that we want to get your wardrobe ready for spring. And that's this week's 1-in-1. Jody talked about it in our BFF newsletter, but we thought it was worth mentioning. Target basic t-shirts. They are phenomenal. Regularly, they're $8, but you can find them on sale usually, I would say almost once a month, once every other month for $5. They come in crew neck or V-neck. I am wearing a V-neck tonight. What is great is they come from extra small to extra large, I think. Something like that. They cover everyone. And right now they have some fun colors. They have yellows and lavenders and pinks and blues, and then your basics like your grays and your navy and your black.
The boring stuff.
Well, the ones that Jody says we need to have in our
standard,
wardrobes.
I know.
So we absolutely love Target basic t-shirts. They wear well, they fit great, and they wash well, which is huge.
Yeah.
How many times have you bought a t-shirt and you wash it and it shrinks 2 sizes?
Almost every time.
It's so
it's terrible.
Frustrating. These do not. And what I love is they don't have tags. It's printed in the back. I hate tags.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm so excited to do some mommy shopping, so I'm going to Target this weekend.
Their t-shirts, hands down, we love them. So that is our 1-in-1 for this week. We will have some links for you guys that we'll be putting in the description box someplace. I never know which way it is. I should know. I should watch the video and be like, Shanna, you're pointing in the wrong direction. So I know, but
I can't really help you out there.
You can't.
That's okay.
It's all good. It is all good. So our comments are not working, or they are?
We have the video's not working, but I've got a comment.
Oh, our video is not working.
At least it's not on mine.
So if you can see us, let us know. Throw it in the comments below. I see that there's 2 of you on.
Yeah, let me just take it off Wi-Fi and see if that works better.
Technology, you have to love it.
Oh, your honey says black is beautiful.
Thank you. So is that a yes you can see, or we're just black?
Because it looks like black on my phone right now.
Because we see black on Carrie's phone, and we would really like to know if we're more than that. I love technology.
This is just, it's great. It's so great.
Like, really, like, Jody, obviously, I need you. Come back. You're like
I'm
my good luck charm. No, it's not you.
I'm failing as a guest host here.
I'm like, we look good. Like, on my little camera down here, we look great.
Yeah, we see that, but it's not popping up. I mean, we've got likes, and we've got the 2 comments. We're just going to blame it on my phone. Can we do that?
Well, we can, but I really want to make sure they can see us.
I know. I 100% agree.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I see us. Yay!
We got it. We got it.
Good. Thanks for commenting. My husband, I love him so much.
We got to have somebody out there for us.
There he is.
I can see and hear.
Yay. So not only can you see us, but you can hear us.
That's important too.
Yay. Okay.
All right.
Now we can
Crisis averted.
Focus.
Crisis averted.
I think we need our drinks.
Please.
Oh my gosh. She's like, you're killing me here.
I know. I had to watch her make it, and I had to sit with it in front of me for 20 minutes, and...
They're so pretty. So this is, are you ready for it? It's a drunken Samoa. So if you like Girl Scout cookies, you will like this. It has coconut rum, caramel vodka, coconut coffee creamer. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Oh my gosh.
It tastes like a Samoa.
It's so good. It's so good.
I am loving our fruity drinks, but I needed a break from fruity. I was telling Carrie, I'm like, I'm like pineappled out right now.
This kind of reminds me of like a White Russian with a coconut twist. Mm-hmm. And those are kind of my favorite.
Yay.
Yes.
So we have toasted coconut on the rim with some hot fudge. The video on how to make this drink will be up on our YouTube channel tomorrow. So we will link it with our happy hour post. You definitely want to check it out because this is yummy. If you like Girl Scout cookies, we have the adult version for you. Let the kids have the stuff in the box.
Yes. Last time I was on, I couldn't have the adult version. So
that's right.
I was super excited.
Pregnant.
I was. So.
And now you have a cute little boy.
I do. He's 7 weeks tomorrow. Oh. I know. And I go back to work on Monday. So
well, this is like, yay, mommy happy hour.
Happy hour. And I don't have to work tomorrow.
It's just like, yes.
Right? Honey, come pick me up, please.
We'll Uber you home. It's okay.
I'm fine with that. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, my goodness.
I could do that all night.
I love that. I made it for my husband earlier because, I always do test runs, and I gave it to him, and he's like, okay, I can't really taste the alcohol. It just tastes like yummy goodness.
Which is really scary. But that's how you know it's a good drink.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it tastes like. An adult, like, chocolate type milk.
Yes. Yeah. Like
coconut chocolate milk. It's a Samoa. It's delicious. You need to check out Happy Hour tomorrow to get the full recipe.
Please do.
Okay. So I'm all things beauty. And I love Carrie because Carrie loves all things beauty.
I do.
We're like a great pair.
We're little soul sisters in that way.
We are.
I know.
And I love when I can get together and talk beauty with someone. And we were doing that while we were going over the show before we came on here to talk to you guys. And when I was talking with Jody about this, I'm like, I kind of want to do what's in my makeup bag because our BFFs kind of know something I'm going to talk about, but most of you don't. And when I tell people, they're a little shocked.
Yeah, I was too. I 100% was shocked at this.
So that's going to be my last item. But we are going to talk, oh, wrong one. There we go. What is in our makeup bag? Namely, you have that in your makeup bag. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. But what is it? You need to find out. We'll tune in at the end. We'll tune in. Wow, that drink must be really strong.
I swear we haven't had anything until just now.
We haven't. Probably eating lunch would have been good. I had breakfast. So we're having that when I had breakfast at like 9.
Yeah. I don't know if I had lunch. I didn't have lunch.
You're a mom with a young one. They all blur together.
You forget.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to start us off. So I am going to talk about the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Highlighter. That is all.
A mouthful. Can you say that 3 times fast?
A little bit of a name. I love this highlighter. And this is how I use this highlighter. Because it is a liquid. And I'm going to pull it out. It has got the largest doe foot applicator on it that I have ever seen for a highlighter. It's ginormous.
Huge.
But this is great underneath your foundation. So it does have some glitter in it. It's not finely milled, but it's not like super chunky.
Right.
But I will dab it here on the high points, a little bit here, and a little bit here. Not a lot. And then I'll blend that in with my beauty blender. And then I go in and do my foundation. And it gives me the most gorgeous lit from within. I don't need highlighter, but of course I do put more on because
why not?
You know, this is great, but more is more.
Right.
But I absolutely love this. And it comes in different shades. So I have a more pinky shade. There is a more golden one. And I believe there's a whiter one. I might be mixing that up with something else, but I know there's definitely a more golden one. I love this. And for the price, it's like $5.
She is like Miss Beauty Bargain over here. I love it.
Some of it.
Well, you're allowed to splurge every now and then.
Yes, but I love this. And I think with summer coming up, this will be great under a BB cream.
Oh, yeah.
This and a BB cream, a little bit of bronzer and some mascara, and you will be good to go. So again, this is by Wet n Wild, and it is their Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighter. I love it.
It's so fun to say.
It is.
Practice that.
So your item, I have not tried anything from this brand.
Really?
And you're like, it's like one of my favorites.
I love it. Okay, so one of my favorite brands is IT Cosmetics. So IT stands for Innovative Technology. And what they do is they really try and help with skincare problems, I guess you could say, with their products. So I have, and this is the mini version, because really all I use this for is under my eyes for dark circles. Because I use just like a lightweight powder over top. But it is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. If you hop online to, Ulta or Sephora, it has amazing reviews. They call this a full coverage CC cream. I would say it's probably close to a medium coverage, but it's buildable.
Okay.
But it works great. And then my little hack with this, and this has been loved.
That is well loved.
Well loved for a long time. I've probably had this for 2 years, and I know you probably shouldn't have makeup for longer than 6 months, but this has lasted me. This is light. Yeah.
It's light.
It's life. This has lasted me for 2+ years, because what it is it's the CC under eye illumination or bright. I think I wore off the title.
Used it. I have products. Products and brushes where I've used it so much, like the words are gone.
The words are gone.
And I'm like, so this is a brush.
Yeah.
By Elf.
But it's a CC cream for your eyes specifically. So you can't screw it up. It does have a little applicator that I never use.
Okay.
But I mix just like a pinpoint size of this with a pinpoint size of my CC, and I get the perfect coverage with a little illumination.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is a great trick, is you don't necessarily have to use the product for what it says you need to.
Right.
A lot of times they can dual purpose or sometimes do better as an additional product.
And if I want more coverage, I do use the CC cream all over, but for the most part, I don't.
That's awesome. I am going to have to try them. I think this summer that would be good.
Oh yeah, and the mini is only $10.
Oh my
10 or 12.
So that's great, and a lot of companies are starting to do that, coming out with smaller sizes, so you can try them out. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And I think Ulta, their 21 days of
beauty
is going on right now. And I think I'd have to look at my magazine, but I think they're doing like minis, like buy 3 get 1 free or something like that.
Prestige brands and stuff too. Oh, I'll have to look back in my email.
It's along those lines. I remember seeing that and thinking that would be really good to try some.
Right. It's worth looking into at least, for sure.
Definitely is.
And Ulta has an amazing return policy. So if you don't like it, if it doesn't work for you color-wise, you just take it back.
And Ulta's great because not only do they have high-end, but they have drugstore as well. So if you are one of those people that you really want to try makeup and other brands, but you're scared, especially with foundation, because I told you my horror story with the one I bought, where I was orange. I was legit orange. I mean, I would have matched my walls. Like, it was bad. And if you buy it at Ulta, they'll take it back.
Yeah, they will. It's great.
So, yeah. Little plug for Ulta there.
Right.
Next up is a splurge item, but I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas.
Right.
But I am loving it for this spring. It is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. I love this palette. I love it because I can go really intense with the reds and the pinks, or I can keep it really neutral.
Those color, they're bold, but they're doable. They're wearable.
They really are. And what's great is hers aren't like some eyeshadows. I love the pigmentation, but you put it on and like where you put the brush, it's like color.
Yeah.
Hers you can build up to the intensity.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I love her eyeshadows. But for spring, I am loving this palette.
It's gorgeous.
I think it's great for spring, and it sticks with the brown tones.
Yeah.
So you're getting away from those cooler blue, gray tones that you normally lean towards in the wintertime.
Kind of warms it up a bit.
Warms it up, because again, I'm waiting for spring.
We're going to be waiting for a while at this point.
I have a feeling. I really do. And then when summer comes, we're going to be like, oh, when is fall? It's so hot.
Oh, I love it hot. 75 and up and sunny is my weather.
75 is my weather.
Then maybe we'll go 80.
75 to 80. I was just telling Lisa and Tracy at Wild Poppy today, I'm like, if I could find a place that was 75, 80, sunny, warm, with a breeze, and no humidity, I would move there.
I think it'd be overpopulated at that point.
Probably. I'm not asking for a lot. I just want this, and this.
And just a drink in your hand, right?
And someone said California. I said, I understand that, but California scares me because they're going to fall off one day.
I didn't want to say that out loud. I was thinking,
if you're in California, I am like envious, jealous of you, but Ohio, I know, is not going anywhere. We're in the middle.
We're in a safe zone.
We really are. There's no oceans. This is a Thursday Eve. It's Friday Eve. Why do I keep doing
that? Last week too.
It's
Friday Eve.
It is Friday Eve.
We're only this far into our drinks.
I know.
I apologize now.
I love it.
It's what happens when we get together. It's fine.
It is great. So anyways, it's a great palette for spring going into summer. I will leave it at that. Your next product that you have in your makeup bag.
Yes.
I love this because I've used some of their products, but I've not used this one.
Yes. So being a mom of littles, my entire routine is simple, easy, quick. Okay. I would love to spend time drawing on my brows and coloring them in, but I just don't have time for that.
No, you don't.
So this Give Me Brow is super easy, super fun, and efficient. And all it is it's like a brush applicator. And the Give Me Brow is different than some of the other brands because they actually have fibers in the formula. So the fibers will attach to the hair and give you that look of fullness. So not only does it kind of fill in via color a little bit, it also helps fill in with the fibers. So I love this.
So it's like plumping for your brows.
Oh, it's perfect. So it gives me just that little bit of a boost and a little bit of color without feeling like I have to spend a ton of time building it in and making it perfect. So
I have a love-hate relationship with brows. I love how I look with them. I hate doing them.
Yeah, you would love this.
I need to get some of that.
You would love this.
Especially on days that you do like a 5-minute face. Just to brush it through and be done.
Oh, yeah. And I'm telling everything that I'm talking about, I have on.
That is awesome.
So my brows, this is what they look like with the Gimme Brow.
I have everything but the eyeshadow palette. I tried the Violet Boss, like a Boss palette.
Yeah.
As first impressions on our Makeup Obsessed Monday. I have fallen in love with this palette.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I'll pull it up so you can see it when we're done. For those of you that are not here in my house with us tonight, if you go back and watch this past Monday's Makeup Obsessed Monday, you will see me use it. I love this palette
I totally
so
missed that episode.
much. It was a first impression, and I've not been able to put it down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's how you know it's good.
Mm-hmm. So as much as I was like, I love this palette, and I do going into spring up until this Monday, it has been my go-to. And then I got that, and
now you got to share the love.
I do. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Spread it around a little bit.
It's hard when you love so much.
It is.
stuff.
It's like all of your kids. You love them all the same, but
But
try not to play favorites.
try. It depends on the day, right?
It does. I love you all equally.
Mine are too little to know right now.
Chris.
Oh.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Okay.
All right.
Next
You're
product I have is actually another product that I tried out on our Monday, Makeup Obsessed Monday. And again, I fell in love with this. So I got mine at Sephora. And I will say our Sephora is hands down amazing because I went in, I told the lady, I need this, and I have 5 minutes. Go.
Yeah. It was the one
Up at the Green.
At the Green, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Within 5 minutes, not only did she have it, did I try it, but I was checking out. I was blown away. So the product I'm talking about is by Bobbi Brown. It is a new foundation. It is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. I am in the shade Ivory, which is 0.75. I joked around on Makeup Obsessed Monday. I'm not even a full number, but it's okay. I will own that. This is the product right here. I love how this covers. I would say it's a medium coverage, but you can build it up to almost full.
Yeah.
But you don't feel it. When it says like weightless, it means
It looks
weightless.
really good.
So I am loving this so much so that even on days that I'm not doing makeup, I still find myself putting a really thin coat of this on because it's just like airbrushes my face.
And I think that's exactly how I said it when I first walked in and saw when we were talking about the foundation. I was like, it just looks airbrushed on you right now.
It is. I am absolutely loving it. And for a high-end foundation, it wasn't bad. I want to say like $36.
And that's not hateful at all.
It's not, considering how little of this I'm using to get a really good medium to full coverage. I'm using maybe 2.5 pumps.
Yeah.
So this
and the color is
last
like
me.
perfect.
She nailed it. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten her name. I was in such a hurry to get to film Makeup Obsessed Monday. I knew I wanted to do first impressions.
Right.
And I walked in, I said, I need a new foundation, and I am oily, and I like matte, and I want it medium to full coverage. Go. And she brought 2 over, and she tried one, and she's like, no, I don't think that's it. She tried this one, and she's like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
So she did my whole face, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear this over to Jody's and let it, see if it oxidizes.
Turns are orange.
And it didn't. We got ready to film, and I went, okay, before I take it off, Jody, is it a good match? And she went, it's perfect.
Yeah. And it really is perfect in person too. So sometimes things are different on camera. No, it looks great in person.
So if you're near a Sephora and you just want to kind of be color matched, they will do that with you. They have a little machine, and they do like, it's almost like a little camera, and they do like a
forehead. What
here, they did here, and then she did this side as well.
Really?
And then she asked me some weird questions, which makes sense. She's like, have you had caffeine? And I said, no, I haven't yet this morning. And she said, that changes your skin.
Really?
And I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't either.
So you learn something new.
Huh.
So yeah.
Always.
Jody is on.
Hello.
We really miss you. You're missing out on the drinks.
I know. Do you want me to bring one home for you? I don't think the officers would like that, though.
No.
Open
Really?
containers and
I'm
all.
not drinking it. I'm bringing it to my friend.
I'm bringing it to my friends.
So that is another one of my products, is this foundation. I will continue to tell you guys as I wear it, especially as summer's coming and I get more oily.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm still loving this. But right now, like, it is by far my favorite foundation. It knocked Milani out of the water.
And that says a lot coming from this one here.
I loved my Milani. I've gone through almost 2 bottles of it.
Really?
Loved it. This, hands down, not even close. And like I said, I love my Milani.
Yeah. Well, and for someone that tests and tries stuff as often as you do,
it will be hard to try something else. I know I'll have to, but for right now, I'm gonna love it while I have it.
You just love it while you have it. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Good.
All right.
Let's see. What do you have next? I know what you have next.
Oh, yeah.
Again, It Cosmetics.
It Cosmetics. And again, it's a simple thing because it's kind of like a 3-in-1. And
I love this.
Yeah. So
And it's bigger in person than I thought.
it's pretty large.
It is, but I love it because you're getting a lot for your money then.
Yeah, and you don't use, so the nice thing about these products is because they're really intended to kind of be you with a little enhancement, right? So they're not going to be overly dramatic. So the pigments they're nice, they're light, but they're buildable.
So you're not going to put your bronzer on and have like
a nice
line.
big streak here. Yeah. So this has been loved, if you cannot tell. I've had this, again, for probably 2 years because I use that little of it. But my daughter decided to go through my makeup drawer, and she picked it up. And when I told her to set it down, they don't know what that means.
They don't know
she
what that
goes,
means. It's...
Yeah. So I lost my highlight. But the highlighter was perfect because all I did, and I didn't bring my brush, and I wish I would have, I used a really nice puffy brush, and I literally just did a swipe, and you swipe it where you want that little bit of highlight. For me, it was usually kind of right under my eyes and not the typical cheek spot.
But that goes with your face shape.
Right. Just to give you a little bit of light and to help with those tired, dark circle mommy eyes.
Yeah.
But what I usually do, and I've worn these separate, the bronzer in like the shadow part and then the blush on the cheek. But what I really like to do is I like to combine them.
Yes.
So I do like a swipe or two here and a swipe or two on the blush, and then I put it on. So it makes it kind of like that perfect, like bronzy pink color.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It looks great. Like, you always look good when I see you.
Yeah.
But no, I am loving this. Like, I'm going to have to try some of their products. 'Cause like I said, I've not tried them. There's just so many brands, so little face and so little time.
Right. Right. But that's why we do things like this, so we can kind of help narrow things down for us and for you.
Exactly. So you guys have an idea and be like, oh, she's talked about that brand a lot. I'm going to have to try that.
I'm going to try it. So, yes.
I love it.
My go-to.
Like I said, I pulled pictures online getting ready for tonight, and I'm thinking it's going to be a compact. And she pulled it out, and I'm like, that's twice the size I thought it was.
Huge.
It's huge.
It is huge. And it will last you forever.
Yeah.
I'm just now seeing some pan.
I was going to say, I think you barely have hit pan.
Yeah.
Barely. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was mine.
So when I went to Sephora and I asked the miracle worker to put me in a foundation in lightning speed, she did. And anyone that knows me, that has watched, knows I love a good beauty blender or beauty sponge. That's how I do my foundation. For my skin texture and the fine lines, yes, they're there. The camera does a really good job with this ring light of hiding them.
She's exaggerating.
They're there. Especially when you use the magnifying mirror, then you're like, oh my word.
Don't use the magnifying mirror.
But I'm getting blind and I need it to tight line. And while you're there, you're like, oh. Can we just do a little lift here?
Can I drink my drink and stop making me laugh? I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
She does not. It is not that bad, guys. It is not that bad. But I think once we get to a certain age, we just start nitpicking.
Especially when you have one getting ready to go to college, all of a sudden you feel a little bit older. A little bit. So normally I do a beauty blender because the foundation doesn't settle in the fine lines under our eyes, which we all have, but the ones over here also. And normally with a brush, they will settle down in those fine lines or it will streak and it just doesn't look good.
Right.
But she used a brush, and as she was using it, I'm like eyeballing her because, she's over here working, so I'm kind of like this.
Yeah.
I felt like my mom's bird that she had, like, looking out of the corner of my eye. And, of course, I didn't have time to quiz her on it, but I'm thinking, I have a brush like that at home. A brush that I bought, like, probably a year and a half ago, that I was telling Carrie, I tried to use for a couple of things, could not figure out what product it worked well with, so it went to the back of the drawer. It was bad. It went away.
Good thing you didn't throw it out.
No, I don't do that. It's beauty stuff.
Don't do that.
I don't do that. I will find a way to use it.
See, I purge every now and then.
I do with everything else.
But brushes?
But my makeup.
Oh, makeup. Oh,
makeup and brushes. I'm like, I'll figure it out somehow.
I know.
So the brush I'm talking about is by e.l.f. and it is their blending brush. I use it for my foundation. What I love about this is it's dense, but it's movable. Like, It's not so dense like some of the foundation brushes that I've tried that it doesn't move. It bends and it gives. And I think it does a really good job of blending it in, which is obviously why they called it a blending brush. That like just dawned on me. I'm a little slow.
Okay.
And it works really well by your nose.
Yeah, I was talking about how I liked the contouring of it because you can get into those little corners
right here.
And I hate to say creases, but
that's what it is.
Yeah,
like right
creases
here.
and corners.
We all struggle right there. Because I have tried this as a bronzer. It was a little too wide. It was a little too fluffy. I tried it for a highlight. It wiped off the foundation. I couldn't figure it out until I went into Sephora and saw her using one like this. And I am loving it. I actually prefer this foundation with this brush over a beauty blender.
But you know what I'm thinking is like the brush just seems like it's more convenient anyway, because the beauty blender, you know, you have to
get it
dampen
wet
and you have to blot, and it's a lot more work, where the brush you
go like this.
You go to town.
And that's why I've always wanted to find a brush that worked, and I hadn't until now.
Well, you had it, you just didn't know.
I didn't know what it was used for.
Yeah.
So now it sits prominently on my desk, and it's like just waiting to be used.
Yes,
so.
every day.
Absolutely love this brush.
I love it. Okay, so
hi Lisa.
Oh, hi Lisa. So my next one,
you've got me curious about these.
Yes. So I'm sure, you know, with all of the direct sales companies kind of popping up, I'm sure that you've got a friend who is involved with lip scents. And if you don't, let me know. I have plenty that I can refer you to. So I tried this for the first time last year. And I'll be honest, I was not a fan to begin with. But I didn't realize that with this, your lips kind of go through a purge.
Okay.
So as you're wearing it, and not everybody it happens to, but it happened to me. So as you're wearing it, the purpose of the Lip Sense lip color is that it's intended to stay long wear without coming off with really anything.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes things claim to be long wearing, but you'll find it rubbed off on like a straw or a napkin or your clothes or something. This literally does not come off.
No, I'm looking at her straw. She said that. So I'm looking at her straw and I'm looking at mine. And I am wearing the YSL, which I don't have much, but she has none.
None.
Like absolutely none.
Absolutely none. Yeah. So, and that's what I love about it, is because you put it on, and then as long as you can, you know, kind of reapply gloss every now and then, you don't have to worry about it all day long.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I really like the more neutral colors. So my day job, I work in healthcare. I'm a physical therapist. So I can't go into work all glammed up like I want to every now and then.
Purple lip is a little out of place.
It's not exactly, yeah. I came in with this color on one day, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, we're going super pink today." And I'm like,
I wouldn't think that's like an out there lip color either. Like,
but when you work with people that wear very little to no makeup, this is a lot.
You were glammed up.
I'm glamming.
She was.
So I really like, for me, if I want to get away with wearing a color that I can wear without feeling like people are staring at my lips all day long. The pink champagne is my go-to.
Okay. It's a really pretty nude pink.
Yeah, just like a soft pink. It has like a little bit of a shimmer, but
I was going to say, yeah, it looks a little iridescent, but not like the glitter. It doesn't look glittery.
It's not glittery at all. Not so it works
like
really.
Satin.
Yeah, it's kind of like a satin. Yeah. So and actually tonight I have this on over top of a darker like pinky red color called caramel apple.
Because we like to mix and match.
That's what makes makeup fun.
Exactly.
So, and then you always want to follow it up with a gloss, because that's what makes it stay.
And in case I didn't put it up on the screen because I don't remember, that is what we are talking about. It's Lip Sense. It's their liquid lip color.
Yes.
That is obviously not the color she's wearing, but it's the color I could find.
Yeah. So if you have any questions on that, find a friend.
Yeah.
Or reach out to me and I can get you set up with somebody.
If you're interested, comment below and we will get you hooked up.
Oh, yeah, Lisa.
She's saying,
I love Lip Sense. Stays on all day. It really does.
Lisa, that's right. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. So honestly, it's worth a shot, right? You're supporting a friend or family member.
We're
small
all
business.
we are all about supporting small businesses.
Absolutely. So
my next item.
Yeah.
I shocked Carrie a little bit. I've mentioned this in our BFF newsletter. And if you are not a BFF, of ours, then you need to be.
it.
Because you like being a BFF,
Yeah,
right?
I totally missed this newsletter, I'm not going to lie. But
It's all good.
But
You have a little one. It's
do.
understandable.
I have an excuse for now.
You do. But you can become a BFF. So if you go to our website, which is thelookofyou.com, and click on this picture of Jody and I. We have flower crowns. We love Snapchat. They make us look great. Just saying,
It's so fun.
it is. But if you click on that, then you're just going to put in your first name, your last name, your email address. Then you're going to verify that you really are you.
You're not a robot.
We don't like robots.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to get a newsletter, which you just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes to your email box every Sunday morning. I put it together. It's delivered to you. It's a recap of our week. It has some tips and some tricks. It has a little something extra. But at the bottom, there's always a style tip from Jody and a beauty tip from me. And I mentioned this item in one of my beauty tips. So much so that Jody had to go out and buy it.
Yeah, of course she did.
So do not, how am I gonna say this? Do not freak out.
Yeah, don't freak out and don't prejudge.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't prejudge. So it is by Ardell, and it is their Pro Brow Trim and Shape. It is a mini razor. And they are great for brows. And what I love about these is you cannot, like, I have yet to cut myself. Like, I am pressing down on this hard. You can't cut yourself.
It's like those infomercials with the balloon.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I could do that. Go across the balloon. I should have had
Where's
a
our
balloon. Oh.
Fail.
And they're great for getting in between your brows, and I'm able to lift up and clean under my brows. I love these. But, ladies, I know I'm not alone. I have a little peach fuzz here and right here. And being blonde, you don't see it.
Right.
But I see it. And I see it when my foundation sits funny, especially if the light hits it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's sitting on the peach fuzz. And it's not like I have, like, a long mustache.
No.
No one would think that. But a few months ago, I decided I was going to try shaving it. And I used these by Ardell. And let me tell you why I love these. Because it doesn't remove all the hair. It removes just enough so that way I feel like my skin is smooth.
Mm-hmm. We were comparing it to, not thinning. When you thin the hair out.
Yes.
That, yeah.
Yes, like when, your barber goes in with those special scissors.
Yeah.
And it only cuts some of the hair. That's what these are like. I do not use it with shaving cream. I use it straight up on the skin. I just go right along my skin like this. And it just shaves off some of the hair. So what I will tell you, because I did so much research, and you asked me about this.
I did. I was worried.
She said, well, doesn't it grow back darker and thicker and coarser? And I researched because I did not want to end up with a beard.
Not on your face.
I didn't want that.
That is not where you want to play.
No. And I can tell you that no, it does not grow back thicker. It does not grow back darker. And it does not grow back coarser. That is an old wives' tale. But it will feel that way and look that way because there is a science. This is where my Gemini comes out. I love
learning this. This is fun.
So when your hair is like normally out on your arms, on your face, on your legs, if you let it grow, it's wintertime. Let's be real.
We do it.
Spring has not come yet. I am still wearing jeans. But the hair at the end is tapered. Oh, we have some comments.
Thinning shears, yes. Thank you. Oh, and Lisa bought those too.
Oh, yay, Lisa in December.
Yes.
And welcome.
Thank you for being a BFF.
Yes, we love it. So back to me shaving. When you shave the hair, you take the part that is obviously the hair that's sticking out. The end is tapered. So think of it like it's gradually coming to a point, like, a sharp knife or a pencil.
Right.
Think of a sharp pencil. Now you're going to cut that hair off at the skin. When it grows back, it's going to grow back at a blunt end. So it's going to feel coarser. It's going to feel thicker because you don't have that taperedness that softens it. And it's going to look darker, not because it is, but because you don't have the tapered part of the hair. It's not reflecting the light the same.
Right.
So it looks darker. If you let the hair grow, it will eventually get back to the way it was. But that's why as women, like when we shave, all of a sudden we feel like we have to keep shaving because it feels all of those things. It's not. But what I will say is I like not having the peach fuzz here. I do it maybe once a week. And even when it does start to come in, I notice it. I had my husband feel. I'm like, does it feel bad? He's like, I don't feel anything. I'm like, oh, good. I'm like, do you see anything? I'm like really be honest. Tell me, like,
As if you could, because it's blonde.
I know, but I'm like, so like, get close. Like, tell me. Like, I'd rather it come from you than like a stranger.
Nope. You're good.
I don't have a 5 o'clock shadow.
She has no 5 o'clock shadow, guys.
But I will tell you that I do think my makeup sits better, and I think it lasts longer.
And that's true, because if you're putting it more on bare skin, it's going to sit on your bare skin, whereas it's going to rub off of the hair.
Exactly. So that's my little tip. If you're really scared to try it, which I was the first time I sat there with my eyes closed, I'm like, I don't believe
that's not the smart way to do that.
You can't cut yourself. I know from experience. It's like having your hair cut. That first stroke.
Right, first stroke.
Okay, yep, I'm going to do this.
Cut it.
And I will tell you, I was impressed. So try an inconspicuous area. Like, back here where your hair normally covers.
Right.
If you want to try it out. But yeah, just gentle motions. Don't go in and scrape it very lightly on the skin.
Against the grain of the hair?
I go all directions.
Oh, okay.
Because my hair, it's so fine.
Right.
That, it's like, when you brush your hair, sometimes it's.
You just,
So, I go down and then I kind of go up. Just to make sure I get it all.
And she did make the comment to me that as you get the use out of the razor and it gets dull, it doesn't feel like it's tugging or pulling at the hair like a lot of times they will.
Yes.
It just
it just stops working.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, hey, that's not working as well, so maybe I should get a new one.
So, yeah, and I will say I've used it on my arms too, and I like it because I still have hair.
Yeah.
But it's not...
It's just thinned out.
It's just thinned out.
Yeah.
So definitely try these. These are by Adele. There's another one that looks like mini razors. Those scared me a little bit too much. They looked a little too much like a razor. I stuck with these ones.
Yeah. And that seems a little bit more user-friendly, I think.
It is. And it's a 3-pack. And I want to say it's between $4 and $6. So not bad. Walmart,
Perfect.
Target, Walgreens, CVS, any place carries them. It's in with the false lashes.
Oh.
I know, of all places.
It's like trying to find Velveeta cheese.
It is like false lashes, tweezers. It's in that area.
Yeah, the random collage of stuff
that you're like, where would I find that? That's where you find it.
Right. So leave it to Shanna to tell you where everything's at. You've been through those aisles enough, right?
A little bit, yes, just a little. Okay.
All right. So my last thing, we're kind of doing...
Oh, Lisa says they're good for your chin as well. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I don't have any there. I have like 1 or 2 stray ones here that those get tweezed.
Just easier to pluck.
Like those are just gone. But yes, these would be good for your chin also.
Yeah. Anywhere that you got those extra little strays.
Absolutely. All right, your last item.
Yeah, it's another Senegence product. So the same company that has the lip sense. And again, it's because the products stay all day for me.
And you need that in your line of work.
I do.
Not that we all don't want it, but...
Right, but it's just, I don't have the ability to run to the bathroom to touch things up. Exactly. Nor would I, honestly. That's a little high maintenance for my profession.
Do I? I think it depends on the day and what I have going on.
And what you're touching up, too.
Yes.
Yeah. So here I have 2 of the Shadow Sense products. One is called Mocha Java, and one is called Mocha Java Shimmer. So the Mocha Java is the one that I really want to talk about because this one does double duty for me.
I loved this tip.
Yes. So, and I actually got this from one of my girlfriends. Okay. And I use it in my crease when I do wear a crease color, which isn't all the time. But I do use it in my crease, and that's what I have on tonight. But then I also use it on my brows. So if I want a little bit more definition, I'll just grab one of my brow brushes and take it, pop it off, and then just kind of tap the applicator. And then I can draw my brows on if I want a little bit more definition. The other thing that I do with it, and what I have been doing because I haven't had a chance to go back to the store anyway, but I will use my Gimme Brow or another like product. And when I'm low or out, which I am out of this, what I've been doing is I've been taking the applicator of this and dabbing it on the applicator, or taking some and then rubbing it along the inner lid, and then using that as my brush.
And I bet you could, even if it was full, still do it. It would give you that fullness with a little bit more coverage.
Yes. Yeah. So, but you have to be careful with the coverage because it does stay. So there's a little bit of playtime.
But not much.
Okay. So less is more when it comes to something like this, and then build up because you don't want to start with more and try and work down.
Brows.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, guys. And luckily I had time to resolve said issue.
Yeah, work it out a little bit.
Yeah. So it does not work out like a typical pencil. So that's why you just have to be careful. And that's why you want to start off with less is more.
That is good to know. So whether you're using this or even a brown eyeshadow, anything like that. Again, it's the dual purposing of a product.
Right, exactly. And it lasts forever, right? So not only am I not having to reapply, but I'm getting multiple uses out of it, and it shortens my routine down because I'm not having to search through my makeup drawer that my daughter's gone through 5 times already.
Exactly.
So it's easy.
Well, and traveling. It's less that you have to travel with.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was just in Pittsburgh visiting my parents this weekend, and I had like I think I fit all of my skincare and all of my makeup in just a little travel bag.
That's awesome.
My mom was jealous. She carries around this massive
I have a suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be going. My husband and I are going on a vacation later this year, and I've already told him. So I'll check a bag and I'll carry on my makeup. And he's like, really? Yes, really.
Yeah. But he should know by now.
He should. I have a desk devoted to makeup.
Didn't we say that last time that they knew what they married, our husbands?
Mine didn't.
Oh, that's right. Mine did.
Mine didn't. So this came out of left field for him. I've only been really into makeup and beauty for, 5 or 6 years. So my poor husband, he's had to adjust. He's done well.
He's done really well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. And December Ann said, I use shadow on my brows all the time.
That is awesome. It is a great trick.
Yeah. Love the dual purpose.
And regular eyeshadow is great if you want a softer look.
Yes. Yeah. Now they do have brow products. I haven't dove into those yet, just because I get what I need out of what I have. Exactly.
Well, and it saves you money and it saves you time and space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
well, thank you so much for being on. I love talking makeup with you.
Oh my God, we could go on for
we really
ever.
Could. We really could.
Could get bad.
Yes. Yeah, her husband would be like, are you coming home?
Are you coming home? The baby needs fed. I'm done. However, I have to shout out, he did get both kids in bed by 8:30.
She got a text. She's like, both kids are in bed. I'm like, he gets gold star, high five, pat on the back. That's awesome.
I know. I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie. So way to go, honey.
Good job.
But thank you to him for letting me come out.
Yes, thank you for letting me steal her for the night.
I enjoyed my kid-free time and beauty talk.
Yeah. So Jody will be back next week, and we have a little something special going on. You will be getting hints. I don't want to say anything, but you need to tune in because next week's going to be amazing.
Always special.
It is. We always like to keep it fresh and new and
keep you on your toes.
All that. Oh, it's a big comment, and I don't have my glasses. December. I have a palette that I depotted a lot of my products to cut it down in sizing for travels. That is brilliant. I love doing that. So what she's talking about, for those of you that don't know, is some of your palettes like the Modern Renaissance. They have little metal pans that they're sitting in, and some of them you can actually pry the pans out and put it in a magnetic Z palette, which I've talked about. So you could take 4 or 5 palettes and fit it in one Z palette
and kind of pick the colors that you use the most instead of having all the extras. That's super smart.
That is, especially for travel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again so much. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for tuning in.
Please make sure you like and share this broadcast, especially with Facebook's change and the algorithm. And it just helps us out, and it makes sure that we stay in your feed. So when you like and share, it means you're going to still see our stuff, because if you don't like and share, you might not see us, even though you have the notifications turned on. It's crazy
weird.
like that. So, yeah. Thanks for helping us out. And until next week, be
you
to full, because you
are the only you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.